Ah, ah, I want to speak about my boy, man, Shedeur Sanders. I been saying that. I'm talking like this. This how Dion be talking. I been saying this. I've been saying this will happen. That's why everybody trying to avoid giving Shedeur an opportunity. Because if you don't want nobody to shine, you will take away the opportunity. And I was always saying, Shedeur, stay prepared. An opportunity will present itself. You can call it luck or anything. But don't let the opportunity present itself and you're not ready to hop on the opportunity. Now listen, Shedeur Sanders out there beasting. I kind of said beefing, but he should be beefing, but he beasting on these guys' head. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get it, got no props. He got in the game in the preseason and did what he's been doing since he's been in college. That's what he's been doing. Like, this ain't nothing. Like, I wasn't looking at the game and I was surprised. I'm just looking at Shedeur being Shedeur. This is what Shedeur been doing since he was in college. I didn't expect nothing more. I didn't expect nothing less. I expect him to be himself. The guy has the most, he got the most confidence. Like, he got confidence in himself. Like, he's a veteran quarterback. Look how confident, look how relaxed the guy was in the pocket. He didn't look worried at all. People was coming, jumping in his face. He was moving about the pocket, just moving his feet enough, but keeping his eyes down the field. And he was throwing dimes, man. He was being an accurate quarterback. That pass he threw to the back part of the end zone, when you had the one defender looking like he was about to back up and try to jump it, where he put that ball at, it was just like pinpoint between two defenders. And then he stepped to the side and put his foot in the ground through the other TD. He was knowing when to get out the pocket. They said he wasn't athletic. I couldn't tell. I seen him run up out the pocket and get the first down when he needed to. See, some quarterbacks is athletic, and that's their whole game. But some quarterbacks will only use their athleticism to benefit them at certain times in a game. That's a veteran quarterback. A veteran smart quarterback, pocket passer quarterback, runs when he needs to run. A veteran smart Super Bowl, most talented, Hall of Fame, great quarterback run when he needs to. The greats throw that ball, throw that rock. The greats, you look at a person like Tom Brady, he's not the most athletic quarterback. He's not. Can't run. 40 time, look like trash. But he will get out the pocket. If you watch Tom Brady in the pocket, he will move around the pocket just enough so he can get out the way to make the pass. But he's always looking down the field. And that's what Shedeur was looking like. He looked so seasoned at the position. Having a person like Deion Sanders as your father, why wouldn't a person think he wouldn't be ready for the situation? Like, I'm talking like Deion in this video. If y'all give him a math problem, I say problem, that sounds crazy. A math problem, do you not think the young man is going to solve the problem? This dude is a professor at playing a quarterback. They try to disrespect the guy. And I was looking at the Browns bench. You got Joe Flacco over there skinning and grinning, because he know he got the starting position already locked up, and he don't care. He got his money. He got his career. He's not worried about that. Joe Flacco be sitting on the couch and be called about the couch, so he don't care. But Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, was sitting in the background looking stressed. Because one thing about a person that's great, you want to suppress him. You don't want to give him no attention. You don't want to give him no opportunity. And what Shedeur Sanders got when he got in the game, he said, this is my time to shine. The guy believed in God. That's why he never trips, you know what I'm saying? When he get his opportunity, he say, when I get my opportunity, I'm going to take advantage of my opportunity. I'm not going to complain about how they treat me, what I'm going through. I got to get in there and do what I do and be the kind of quarterback I know I can be. And when I watched him in the preseason, man, I loved what he did, man. The poise, the touch on the ball, the accuracy, the mobility when he needed. And people are like, oh, this is a preseason game, don't overreact. But I bet you $1 million. If he had a bad preseason game, everybody would have been talking about it. Look, this is what we talking about. Look, this is what we talking about. Now, he's not throwing to the ones. He's not being protected by the ones. But guess what? Carolina came out with the #1 defense. They ones was in the game. Like, to want somebody to fail so bad as a man or anybody, you know, for a person to be a player, you got to be a hater. There's got to be a hater somewhere. And what these people did to that young man, when what he did in college was top of the line, and everybody want to go back to the wins. He had to build a team. He got to a team that only won 1 game the year before. What y'all expect him to do? Second year was getting better. What you think he was going to do in the third year? But guess what? They don't got enough money to hold him for the third year because he going NFL. And everybody look like some suckers. All them 32 teams that disrespected this guy, kept passing him in the draft, got him sent all the way to the 5th round. All y'all knew better. Because before the draft happened, the dude was 1-2 quarterback coming into the draft. And for y'all to send him to the 5th round and try to embarrass him and try to break him. See, what you got to understand is this guy been dealing with a daddy who have always been controversial. But they don't like a guy who speak up and be vocal and stand on business. They don't like a dude that come in there that's confident. See, sometimes a person can mistake confidence for arrogance. I don't. I want my quarterback to come in here and be ready to cook. I want my guy to come out there and walk out there in the field and believe in himself. Like, you give me my opportunity, I'm going to make it happen. And he grew up in a household with a guy that's one of the most confident guys in the world. Why wouldn't you think he wouldn't succeed? He got it in his DNA. And all y'all taking pop shots, trying to take him down. Oh, he didn't do this. Oh, look at this, look at this. Man, nobody want to hear none of that. That guy got out there and looked like a seasoned veteran. Shedeur Sanders, you have to respect. Stop disrespecting this guy. We all know what kind of quarterback this guy was in college. Stop disrespecting the guy. He was one of the most accurate quarterbacks in college football. How he looked the first preseason game. Like one of the most accurate quarterbacks. All these guys that got picked over him, we know what that's about. Y'all can try to bring up all this other crap, but everybody got to eat crow today. All you guys that talk there, he's a 5th round pick, when you know you're trying to put the fifth round pick standards on the guy. The guy wouldn't, you can't use that because the guy wasn't supposed to be picked in the 5th round. That guy supposed to win way earlier than the 5th round, dog. And for him to go to the 5th round, now y'all trying to say, oh, he's a 5th rounder, though. He wasn't supposed to be a 5th round. Nowhere in the world was a Dylan Gabriel supposed to be picked over a Shedeur Sanders. Nowhere in the world. This guy was picked in the 3rd round. Shedeur went in the 5th round. So when you see how the guy played, and he looked exactly how he looked in college, accurate, leadership, presence, and all these guys passed him up. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't about, was he the best quarterback for your team and for the whatever. Y'all guys want to humble this guy, and you want to do to him what you couldn't do to his dad, because he was so great. And how he moved, ain't nobody can move like that. You know what I'm saying? one of the greatest athletes of all times in football, in the NFL history. And you're going to take his son and disrespect him? You don't disrespect Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. Y'all don't do Arch Manning like that. He ain't getting the criticism because Peyton Manning, Eli Manning is the darling to y'all. Oh, we just love him so much. You just love him so much. Oh, we just love him so much. A football family. Man, Shedeur Sanders is a beast. What I seen from him, I've been seeing from him. I didn't learn nothing new about the guy. This didn't help me make my decision on the guy. I thought what I thought, and I've been thinking this. Give him his opportunity, he gonna shine. I watched the draft, and I seen the disrespect, and I see the heartbreak in the guy. Like he spoke on God, like he was happy, but you can still see, like, man, the disrespect. His daddy was going through something at the time we didn't even know. He was dealing with cancer. And to see his son get disrespected, and to know his son is getting disrespected because of how great his daddy was, is ridiculous. Like, it don't make no sense. But what he did in the game, I like how all the celebrities was getting out here talking, because everybody felt the same thing, man. Now, this wasn't right. What they did to the guy wasn't right. They tried to embarrass him, and this guy right there persevered, and he's not letting that hold him down. He's not letting him. He's not letting that dictate who he is. He just gonna keep pushing forward. And I applaud that, Shedeur. You keep doing your thing, going the whole preseason and cook. A year from now, be the starting quarterback. And throw it in these guys' face. Cause I know you can't speak on it right now because you're still trying to get your position. But once you do, everybody that pass you up, I would give them the middle finger, man. Like, comment, subscribe on my video. Shedeur Sanders cooked in the preseason. First game. And I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, it's just I don't want to hear none of that. Because the people he playing with he's not playing with a Judy out there. He don't got this kind of, he don't got the starting running back receiver. He don't got none of that. And how he made these guys look. Just imagine when he got his guys. That's all I got to say, man. Like, comment, subscribe on my video. And don't be a hater your whole life, man. I'm out.